Good morning. My name is Hamdi Mohamed, and I am one of your Port of Seattle commissioners. It is truly an honor to be here with all of you, to be here in person. The State of the Port is actually one of my favorite events because it gives us the opportunity to reflect on what we have accomplished together and where we're going in the future. You get to hear about the status of the Port's recovery from the pandemic and what we are projecting for the future. The progress on the most critical infrastructure projects, from the opening of T5, we're still celebrating the opening of the West Seattle Bridge, and also the changes to our community programs and environmental investments. Specifically, I want to talk about some of the investments we've made in workforce development and how it continues to be a top priority for the Port of Seattle. We've seen it all in the last 2 years. At the beginning of the pandemic, we were doing everything we could to save jobs. Now we are doing everything we can to bring back workers into port-related industries. Workforce development programs that maintain a consistent pipeline of interested employees is the best buffer against those swings in the labor market. I was very proud that one of the first things I did was help direct cruise recovery revenues towards to expand our youth workforce development program, a $4.1 million investment in the Youth Career Launch Program explores how we take a crisis response program into the future. Secondly, we've made major progress on our critical infrastructure projects this last year. Port construction supports about 1,300 full-time and part-time construction jobs per month. And we think we're doing it right. We are outperforming our goals with apprenticeships and job opportunities for women and people of color on those projects. Also, as a commissioner living near the airport and experiencing firsthand the unique issues that community faces, I want to also highlight some of our investments in South King County. I want to highlight the South King County Impacted Fund that supports over 40 organizations that has helped plant over 700 trees, and that has supported over 3,000 educational trainings. The Port of Seattle recognizes that we need to be a good neighbor to those who are living near the airport. Since 1985, the Port has provided noise installation for about 9,400 homes and 250 condominium units. There are still many issues. There are still many homes that require installation. We still have a lot of work to do. We are focusing on bringing additional funds to the table and are lobbying at the state level and lobbying Congress to support this priority in the FAA authorization bill. I want to continue this work and accelerate it where possible so that everyone who is qualified gets the fix quickly. In closing, there is a lot of work ahead of us. We've planted the seeds for more progress in the next few years, and rest assured that the Port of Seattle, the Northwest Seaport Alliance, are working hard to ensure our investments, our activities, and engagement support communities and those across our city, state, and region. Lastly, as commissioners, many of us work full-time jobs outside of our official duties. I can say with certainty that these port accomplishments have only been possible thanks to the hard work of thousands of staff members, workers, and community members, from airport baggage handlers to operators at our grain terminals, from our economic development team to our longshoremen. I also am grateful to the contribution of every member of our port community, all of you. You should give yourselves a round of applause. This work can't happen without all of us. Now I have the honor of introducing our South King County Community Impact Fund grant and Key Tech Lab located in Shark Garden They are uplifting our diverse community in South King County. I've toured that site, and the work that they're doing is phenomenal. If you guys get a chance, you should check them out. Thank you for the time.